All right, let's get this over with. I spoke to someone today and I said, well, I guess Legends Expo is happening. It took me to the day before to actually believe it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad to be wrong, but I did promise. I did promise if I was wrong, we would do a stream. So here's my stream. Maybe a short one tonight, though. Looks like they're having it. I talked to Dylan, who I know is going. He's going to come on A More Civilized Age next month and talk about Legends Expo, everything he saw, or Legacy Expo, or whatever they're calling it today. So we'll get a full breakdown next month from Dylan. He's the only person I know who's going to this. I'm shocked they're doing it, but it's happening. It didn't get canceled. Matt was wrong, and I promised a long time ago that if I ever got it wrong, I do the stream. So here's the stream. Good to my word. Good to my word. So let's go ahead. Let's share this. Let's look it over. Plan a trip to Universal Horror sounds like you'll be having way more fun than these people. I'm kidding. Anyway, so here it is. Now it's called Legacy Expo. I found out why later on. Oh, look at this. Michael Jake Stackpole, Jason Fry had canceled due to illness. So there you go. Two people that won't be going. Stackpole and Fry were there last year. So it is going to happen in 1 day and 14 hours from now. Oh, so it starts on Saturday. It's just Saturday and Sunday. I thought it was Friday too. But it's happening. It's happening regardless. So let's look at the guest. Look at the guest. Look who they'll be seeing. This is the big one. This is where one of my buddies wanted to go, James Lucino. He wanted to see James Lucino. So he would have been great to meet. Got a lot of stuff I need autographed from him. A lot of people know Matthew Stover. They love Matthew Stover. I would have loved to have my books autographed by him as well. His new Revenge of the Sith book comes out October, right? Stackpole will not be there, but I've already met him before. Jason Fry, yeah, I'm up in the air. Yeah, maybe I'd have him sign some of his stuff. But I mean, Jason Fry, and he's fine. I'm just saying, not as excited as whatever everyone else. Love Barbara Hamley. Completely wish that I could get her autograph on my stuff. Who's this one? Anya Solo. Okay, pencil writer for Anya Solo for the end. Okay, nice. Stephen Barnes, I got him to. I know he was on the short list last year, and he couldn't make it for whatever reason. But this year they got him. Of course, I'd have Cessus Deception signed. That'd be fine. Abel G. Pena here is a great guy. Glad that he's going to be there. Seeing fans, everyone loved Sean Stewart last year. Of course, I would love to see Sean Stewart as well and get his book autographed. Karina Beckno, I heard great things about her last year. And of course, again, I'd love to meet her, get that autograph. He worked for Lucasfilm, focusing on the Jedi Order series. Who is he? His work for Lucasfilm focused primarily on the New Jedi Order series. He also wrote Star Wars Insider. I don't know him. Enrique Guerrero. Don't know him. Michael Cog, West End Games. Now that I'm looking through all the West End Games stuff, it'd be really fun to talk to him. Greg Miller. I mean, not as excited, but cool that they got him. Henry Gilroy wrote some for them. Okay, that's fine. Good for him. Shay Standifer, an illustrator. No idea. She's an artist. I don't think she's really connected to Star Wars. Official illustrator. Okay, maybe she is. Okay. Don't care. Oh, look at that. They got the actor who played a Gamorrean guard. Okay. That's kind of crazy, but right on, An Ewok, I totally said, oh, look, they're charging. Ewok, $40 for autograph and selfie. Yikes. $40 for the, no, wouldn't do it. Eric Walker is really great. I've met him before. Why are they doing this? $60 an autograph for Tun Wee? I wouldn't do that. Two autographs for $100 and a selfie for $80. No. Why are they doing? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I haven't looked at this in some time though. All right, so let's see. Looked at that programming. I haven't looked at this in years. So here we go. Nothing until 10 a.m. And then they have tons of things. What would I go to? Probably the Comlink Bland. No, James Lucino. Get out of here. Why would you go see anything else? Oh, shoot. I would be. Oh, that's Mysterious Galaxy Signings. What does that mean? Does that mean they're signing? I don't know. Yeah, Barbara Hamley, Sean Stewart all day. Looks like I'd be in the blue. Okay, so for 1 o'clock, where would I go? None of these. I do lunch after 12:30 after Barbara Hamley, and I wouldn't come back till Matthew Stover. And that'd be about it. Wow, there's really nothing else. Author Spotlight, James is be there. What is Hurry, you want to be friends? Real quick. I got a minute. Hey, are we friends now? Great. Moving on. Speed friending? Hold on. If I Google this, am I going to get in trouble? I better not Google this. It's probably something evil. I don't know. Speed friending. Is that a word? All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm looking this up. I'm looking up. Oh my goodness. Speed friending. Oh, shut up. A social event similar to speed dating, but focus on making new friends. Hold on. I just looked at their schedule. They have a speed friending session at 3 p.m. you should go to. I'm talking to Dylan. For research purposes, of course. All right, so let's see here. Sunday. What? Oh no, that's the cantina. Do you click on these and it tells you what cantina night is? Maybe I just should have clicked on these. Cantina. No, just okay. All right. All right, Sunday, 10 a.m. Let's see what's going on. I'd rather see. Wow, Barbara Hamlin and Sean Stewart again. This is signings. I'd probably just stay with them. Hold on, let me see. The Legend of Brian Daly. I would go see this. James Lucino was a good friend of him. That's good. There's not much here. Family Feud, EU Feud. That's cute. I'm looking over this. There's speed friending again. Can't live without that. There, I don't know. I mean, no, that's not much. Closing ceremonies. So it's just 2 days. All right. Merch. Would you pick up some merch? I don't know if I'm still sharing anymore. It went to a new page, so probably not. They have an NJO sticker. Hold on, let me stop sharing here for a minute. Let me make sure I'm sharing on the right screen here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. You got it. Soul, am I going? No, I'm not going to this, Soul. Get out of here. You know I'm not going to no Expo. Let's see. You met Jason Fry before. He's great. Yeah, Joe Bongiorno would be fine. Hey, Michael, how's it going? We talked about you on the podcast coming up soon. Hey, Brennan, I saw you were back on. I got to notice you were back on the app, the video app we have. Almost outed us. Brian, you know I'm going to mess with Dylan. Hello, Andreas. It's speed friending. Scott, it's like even worse. I'm not having any FOMO from missing the Legends Expo. All right, hold on. Let me go back to the merch. That's it. There's the merch. Okay, so here we go. Merch. Look at this. A logo sticker, $2, but a cosplay sticker is $5. I wouldn't want to do this. I'd probably, if I was going, maybe that one. New JO sticker, new JO order. What, NJO? What? Maybe it means something different. KOTOR, this is weird. I heart the expanded stickers. Oh, low stock on the 1980s computer saying I heart the expanded universe. Oh, this is the Zon trilogy right here. Thrawn trilogy. Yeah. A lot of I heart the expanded universe. Do they just sell stickers? That's it? You can just buy stickers, or you can buy these characters separately for $5 each, or buy them both together for $5. Did I click on the right thing? Is it? They're just selling stickers. What? How am I wrong? How was I wrong about this? How am I wrong about this? How is this thing going? A place that sells Thrawn sticker. Speed Friends zoning. That's exactly what it is. You still have your stickers from the first one. I cannot. Hey, Lance, I cannot believe this thing is going. I can't believe it. I can't. But now I am safe to admit. Oh, hold on. Is this Dylan? That's not Dylan. Are you wrong that Legacy Expo is good, or is it bad? No, I'm wrong that I never once thought this thing would happen. Like, even, who is the last person I spoke with? Oh, the last person I spoke with was a month ago. And I said, dude, it's a month away, and I still don't believe it's going to happen. I truly, in my heart. No, Brian, I talked to. Brian, was it 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago we spoke. And I said, I still don't believe it's happening. I think Brian was the last one I spoke to. Now, it was. Brian, I spoke to you 3 weeks ago. Yeah, no, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening now. It's happening this weekend. So, yeah, in text messages here. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But I remember it was Brian. It was 3 weeks ago. I remember I said, Brian, I may be a fool, and I feel like a fool for saying it, but there's zero chance I believe this is happening, is what I told him. So it's happening. I will admit it. I talked to Jeremy from Stupid Chainsaw Productions this morning, and I was saying, dude, I guess I'm wrong. For the first time, I'm admitting I'm wrong. And I was going to save this to this weekend but the weekend's pretty busy for me. So I may as well get it over. But then by now, I know there's no way I can be right now. But honestly, I totally forgot it was this weekend. I still thought, I don't know what I was thinking. I just totally forgot. And as I was talking to him I almost said, yeah, but it's not going to happen. And then I realized that's this weekend. It is happening. It has not been canceled. I went and checked and went, it's not canceled. And it starts Saturday. I thought it was tomorrow, but Saturday. It's happening. Can't believe that. Brian, I'm sending Dylan another one. Dylan hates me. He hates me. Because when I said you need to come on More Civilization next month, he went, okay. And I'm poking the bear with him tonight. He's not going to come on the channel next month now. All right. Why wasn't Dylan invited? Dylan's going. Dylan's going because it is in his backyard. I mean, honestly, Dylan's right there. So why'd they change the name? Kelly. Oh, hey, Kelly. When in October is the next thing? That was super fun. Kelly and I went to a gaming meetup about a month or so ago, and I had a blasty blast. Have they announced when October is coming? Because I want to go. Anyway, they changed the name because I believe now that I've seen, someone made me aware that Legends Con is suing Legends Expo, Legacy Expo, for something. And I'm not getting more into it than that, but that's most likely the reason they changed their name to Legacy Expo. But it's not like anyone could find them under Legends Expo either. I mean, one of the most ridiculous thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, Kelly. I had a really great time. And I'll bring Maximum Chrome next time, the full version. I'd love to play. I played it with my nephews, and they had fun, but they didn't want to play it again at the beach. We played it one night, and then they were done. Played a lot of Twilight Imperium. And we played a 7-player Spartacus. And I won! It was awesome. It was an awesome game. And my camera is messing up on me. Anyway. But I was wrong about this. Fan meetup next week. Am I a Warhammer guy? No, Soul. I'm not. The Warhammer's super big, though. It's what keeps gaming my local game shop in business. So I'm thankful for it. But unfortunately, my local game shop, and he, to his credit, says we're not really a board game store. Like, they have a few board games and they're overpriced and they're not that good. And he said it's not the best selection. He agrees. And the prices, just because he orders so little, are that high. And he agreed with me on everything. He said, hey, he said, you enter some board games? I went, yeah. I said, there's not much here, though. He went, yeah. He said, I understand, man. And the reason the prices aren't that good is because I order very little. And he just went ahead and shared with me. He's like, man, Warhammer makes business. Warhammer makes my money. I said, I'm fine. He said, paints, brushes, everything like that. That's what sells. And then the second thing, that's like Warhammer's probably 80% of his business. And the other 19% or more maybe was collectible card games. So selling booster packs and stuff. That's his other bread and butter. That's about, well, I think it's like 25%, and the other 75, and maybe 1% is board games. It's not really board games, not what brings in the money. And I totally understand that, because whenever I go, they're always playing Warhammer games or card games, stuff like that, which is fine. That's what's popular. But why aren't you coming to the fan meetup, Lance? You can't make it? I'm going to be at the fan meetup that entire weekend. You can't come for anything? Maybe a Saturday morning or an afternoon? Well, we're doing the drive in the afternoon. Well, hopefully you can stop by sometime. You must be working that weekend. But yeah, there's a few people caught wind. I have some friends in Dallas, and two of them want to see me, and it's impossible to go see them during this. And I told one I may, and Brian, I need to talk to you, but I may come in Thursday night. But if I do, I'm going to hang out with one of my friends from Dallas because he his wife watches the channel, said, "Hey, I heard Matt's going to be in town." He went, "Oh," so he canceled plans and had to talk to him early this week and tell him, "Don't cancel your plans. Do your plans. I'm going to be at this thing." He thinks the fan meetup is something I'm just going to go and then go off and go do something else, but I'm kind of helping run this thing, so I kind of got to be there 100%. So I may just hang out with him Thursday night if I go in Thursday night. I still don't know what I'm going to do about that, but yeah. Oh, no meetup, ghost die fish. Oh, well, die ghost fish. Sorry. Oh, you don't have a car, Lance. Gotcha. I don't know. How far are you from the place? Anyway. Yeah. The store, yeah. And the people are really great, Kelly. The people over there are really great too. In fact, that store opened up first, then they opened up the one in Monroe. And Warhammer is, and I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. They don't have that great of a board game collection, but that's not what makes the money. You got to go with what makes the money. I completely understand that. Small time, are you going? Dude, small time. I am excited. Small time. Small time. Actually, my grandmother passed away a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Can't recall. I think it was 3 years ago. And I haven't been back, but this year I did stop because my cousin now lives in my old grandmother's house. So I will be making stops down your way again. Oh, got it. You don't have your license yet? Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't know that. We'll see. I don't know. It just depends. If I wasn't kind of helping run the thing, I'd say yes, but I kind of need to be there. But I will look into it. Honestly, I'd love to see you. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a small meetup, which is just what I wanted. Uh, Ryan said we're doing the stream More Civilized Age live at night. I think he said Friday or Saturday night, and I was like, no, I thought we were going to do it in the morning. But he thinks the schedule's at night, so whatever works best for him, we'll do that. More Civilized Age, we'll be there. Meg will not be able to come. I can announce that now for sure. She was on the fence. If you notice, her channel's been dead, not because she doesn't like Star Wars anymore, or she still reads it. She does a lot of theater now, stage theater, and she designs her own dresses and everything. And she hops from show to show between 3 different theaters. And she's good at what she does because everyone wants her. And auditions are this weekend for the next show. And she said if she can get in she's going to try to see if she can get in an audition early, but she can't. I think the director is off or busy or gone or something, or won't have time to. So she will not be able to, but she was going to try to move up and see if she could audition early and then come. But Meg will not be able to come, which is a bummer. I really want to meet Meg. But Ryan will be there. Geek Static will be there. He won't be there. Geek Static will be leaving early. He may not stay Sunday. He may be leaving Saturday night now. And I need to talk to him. I didn't hear back from him yet. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, Michael, I wish you could make it. But we're going to meet again, Michael. We will. It'll probably be at Gen Con. Because I got one more trip in me. Maybe. It's got to be in the next 2 years, I think, if it happens. I got a fun story for you later on. Yeah, the book drive at the hospital is going to be really good. I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, Tim's having his stream? Dang it. I didn't mean to jump in with his. I've been busy cleaning up around the house. So I'll cut it off because I usually like to watch that. What? Sad? Also sad because I really wanted to see her take on No Prisoners. Travis' best work. I must be missing something there. You enjoyed watching my Ewok season 2 coverage, Caravan of Courage? Yeah. Yeah. Well, fun story being sarcastic, but yeah. I'll tell you later. It's not that big. But anyway, yeah, Jordan, I really enjoyed that. I think that I like my theory that the Totem Master's ring, did you see me do that side-by-side comparison? Is the ring that Sherelle has in Battle for Endor. And I did that for the episode, the Totem, because the whole time I was watching the Totem Master episode, I thought he's transforming things like she transforms things. So she probably, Sherelle, the Dothamor witch, in the second movie, from the second movie, she probably killed. If you want to, you can easily connect these. She killed that Genda Traveler or stole his ring or whatnot, and now she can transform. Yeah, TV is done after next week. I got one more Ewok movie and the holiday special. Everyone asked me to do the original 6 movies. I'm not yet. We're jumping straight into RPGs. I've been reading RPGs for a year now. To let you guys know, I've been reading because watching an episode is very easy. I can watch a couple episodes and I got to keep reading. So I've been reading through the RPGs. I am well ahead in RPGs right now. So I've got lots of videos for RPGs, my reviews and stuff. I'm still reading through the RPGs, but you're going to see me throwing out 2 a week. You're like, dang, Matt's on a reading frenzy. Just remember, I got a big head start, a huge head start. So, and that's what I wanted because I knew I couldn't do 2 videos a week. I don't have time to read through all that stuff now. But I started way early this year and I've been reading through it. So I got a good jump on the RPG. RPG material is going to be all this year, next year, maybe into 2027. I don't know yet how much material is there, but I have a feeling I can go all of 2026. And maybe it'll be over end of next year, but it's going to go deep into next year. There's just a lot of things to review. And then I thought about reviewing some of the printout stuff, but there's so many little things there. I am going to read it, so maybe I'll just do one whole video and just kind of flip through the pages really quick. But and I won't get everything because there's some stuff that I don't even have. But when it comes to RPG, like some of the magazine shorts and stuff like that, like the random ones, not the challenge magazine or the what was the other one? I can't recall. Not the big ones that always had something in there, Star Wars related to West End Games, but the one-off shoots. I remember Chris Nelson was giving me tips on what magazines to pick up, and I was for the longest, but I'm sure he's found even more stuff since talking to me. And I don't know if I want to review it all, but I'll review as much of that stuff as I can. And then after that, in 2027, possibly, I'd move into the video games. I'd finally watch a playthrough of the video games. Someone said play through the video games. I don't want to do that. Maybe someone else can play the video games and I can just talk. I don't know. But I do the video games because that's the knowledge I have zero knowledge. That's the thing I have zero knowledge of. And I'm sure that would take a good part of the year too. And then from there, yes, I would probably rewatch the original 6 movies. And, so what's that? 2 years of planning out there. So that's not too bad. Got plenty to talk about, plenty to review when it comes to that. Hello, Darth Ghostface. What's going on? I was wrong about Legends Expo and everything. How long do I think the episodes will be? Some episodes are 5 minutes. Others are 30. Lance, because this time I decided after I read it, I wanted to do something different. I'm not going to be featured on camera. I'm just going to be flipping through the pages and highlighting some stuff, but I don't want to give too many spoilers. And so when it comes to the adventure itself, I'm trying to avoid spoilers, although sometimes I did notice when I was editing, I gave a spoiler or 2 by accident. I just forgot. But most times I don't. But sometimes the picture will spoil it, But I still want to show people what was interesting, what I took out of it. But yeah, they can be 30 minutes long. Some can be 5. What is this? Okay. So anyway, Yes, Kelly. I'm reviewing the Star Wars West End Games material. I'm rereading all through that. Then I'm going to do Wizard of the Coast, Fantasy Flight, and then a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I'll probably do the miscellaneous stuff before starting on Fantasy Flight because I do want to stop on the last Fantasy Flight book that I got, which was the Force and Destiny one. That is the place I plan to stop the whole series at. So either way, though, I'm really excited about everything. Those RPG reviews, it's going to be something different, something I haven't reviewed yet. When I get to the journals, by the way, I do not review the short stories. I just review the other content. But I did find something very interesting that I never noticed about the journals and the progression of them. That I noticed something a little bit different there. So that's really neat. I know. But if someone wants to play the RPG, there's some game master notes that and hopefully I'll forget this. I do want to play the Star Wars RPG when my kids get older. Like right now, they're still too young. But when they get a bit older and they can take care of themselves and everything, I'd love to start playing RPGs. And hopefully I'll forget all the Game Master stuff because now I know it all. And there's some really good stuff. Some of it I will probably never forget because I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I try to be really cool, but sometimes you'll hear me say something. And you're like, what? I spoiled something, but I didn't explain it. I just said, oh, yeah. And someone said, I don't know what they're doing here because they're already dead. Why are they in this picture? They're dead in that picture. Dude, no one knew they were dead. Why did I have to say that? I didn't edit it out either. But anyway, all right. So that's it. Matt was wrong. Legacy, whatever, Expo, whatever they want to call it. It happened. Good for them. Honestly, good. I hope people have a fun time at it. I'm interested to see if Dylan does friend dating. He is not, I don't think. But either way, that was it. If I was playing with a family, oh no, I wouldn't play. I'd bring my friends over. I have some RPG friends who would play it with me. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'd play it with my kids. But either way. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you